Hi there and welcome to the Barbara Young channel and welcome to my Friday Sews. So first of all, just want to say thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews. Well, what have I been making? Well, not a lot. It's been, I'll call it a quiet week, but then you know me, that's how I am. I'm not quick at getting things done. I take my time, so I never have too much to talk about, I suppose, but let's have a look at what I have actually done. So last week I said that I had a skirt that was taken apart because I was going to try and copy it. And it is this skirt, or at least this is what's left of the one I'm currently taking apart to copy. Yeah, I did explain a little bit to you about it last week. It's got this main centerpiece and then it's got these side sections. It's made up of several pieces, but it's like a big bell, big curved section. Yeah. And there were a couple of pockets on there as well, but I've taken them off and I've taken it apart, and there was a waistband on there, and I've been looking to try and copy that. So that's what I've been doing mainly, and I have sort of got a skirt with this material, the funky monster material that I used to make a dress with previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on and I'm going to have a quick look at it as to how far along I am, because it's actually not quite completed yet. And here we have the skirt. I'd say finished skirt, but it's not actually, it's not quite done. A couple of things still to be finished off on it. There is pockets to put on the side. Got some patch pockets, haven't sewn them on yet. Some of the hems, some of the seams on the inside haven't been done, and the hem has not been finished, but other than that it is pretty much a done deal, as it were, you could say. Now, as you can see, it's got quite a lot of it sort of flows out quite a bit. It does come out quite wide, almost like a circle skirt, but it's not a circle skirt because it pinches in at this point, which is basically where the well, just above my hips really, but I mean, with the way that it's made, that's the pinch point, because obviously that has to go over the hips. Because what I've done is I've changed up a couple of things. I'll just get a bit closer. So what I've done is basically to omit the waistband, because this would normally sit a little bit further down, but what I've done is not put a waistband on there, but I've created a facing piece. And now this facing piece sits on here, on the front and the back. And the other thing about this is that basically the front and back are identical. It's just completely mirrored, which seems sensible. It's a nice way to work. You haven't got to worry about doing different shaping for front and back. it's just straight up a copy. The other thing I've done is to change the closure, which is to put on the side here some eyelets and some like ropey type cord type thing, but I've done it on both sides because it's mirrored on both sides. I could have just sewn this up and then just had one closure, but I fancied, you know, having got on either side, because that way it means that basically you can never put this skirt on back to front. It's the same both ways. So yeah, so those are the couple of sort of biggest changes I've made to this this skirt, just because I felt like it, and I just didn't want to have the hassle of trying to get and create a waistband, especially if it turns out to be a little bit difficult to get it to sit right, because I mean it does need, most waistbands need to have a little bit of a curvature to them for them to sit properly. So yeah, that's a different way of doing it. I did have to create the facing piece, but that seems to come out all right. And I did have to hammer in a load of eyelets, which was, well, I'm going to say it was easy, but you know, it's never as easy as it looks, is it? So there we go. That's one skirt. Yeah, and it's quite nice. Like I say, not quite finished, almost, but yeah, I do like it. It seems to sit quite well. So a couple of little refinements I might probably need to make to it, just to make sure it, a couple of odd things that didn't seem to be quite right, but generally it's come out very, very nice. So yeah, very much like this skirt. To make it again and just iron out those couple of different details on it, I think. So there we go, one sort of copy skirt. Next thing that I have is actually this dress that I've got on. Now I went to my local thrift shop again, as I do like to do quite regularly, and didn't really see much there, but saw this dress. And what struck me straight away is that it's broidery, I don't know, you say it, broderie anglaise. However it's said, I found this in there and I thought, oh, I like that because it is broderie anglaise. Never mind. So yeah, I got this. Didn't know if it would fit or not. It looked like it might. And then once I got it home, tried it on, thought, yeah, actually it does fit. It fits really nicely. It's got quite a bit of, you know, movement to it. It is fully lined. Now it's longer than what I would normally go for because it's sort of like halfway down my legs onto my calf. So yeah, it is longer than what I would normally try and go for. But yeah, it is really nice. You know, nice basic summery sort of dress really. Now the other thing about this is that besides the fact that it's a summer dress and summer is well and truly up sticks and buggered off, hasn't it? You know, because it's been raining. It's been raining almost all week for me where I live, you know, still raining now. So, and I'm not expecting it to be dry anytime soon. So yeah, damp, dull, grey, dismal, autumn sort of weather, almost wintry really. But besides the point, anyway, it's not summer anymore. And this is quite clearly a summer dress. Now, when I saw it and got it, my original thought was, I'll take it apart and rework it to something else. But then once I'd got home and tried it on, I thought, well, do I want to? Do I want to do that? It is a nice dress, even if it is summery and white, but never mind. So yeah, so I suppose a question for you, should I keep this dress as it is, or should I take it apart and upcycle it and rework it into something else? You know, I don't know. I haven't decided. I can't decide. Like I say, my original thought was to rework it, but now I'm thinking about keeping it. So suggestions in the comments, please. Or as they used to say, answers on a postcard. Long time ago. But there you go. So yeah, one thrifted dress, and I do like it. It does flow really, really well, and it is very comfortable. And the last thing to bring you this week is a bit of knitting. Previously, I've got the booklet with me. I did show you a booklet that I'd got from the thrift store that got some patterns in it, and one of those patterns in there was for a hairband. And this is said hairband that I've now finally managed to finish. It was a bit of work to do because it was a bit of an odd pattern. But having done it once, I know I might have a go again at some point, because now that I sort of understand how it works, what it was telling me. But there you go, look, you got this sort of, I don't know, strange sort of pattern to it. It's quite nice. It's meant to be, as it were, like I say, a hairband. So, you know, sort of really probably doesn't suit me so much. And then you just use it and then you just sort of tie it at the back. If I can get it to tie. There we go. That sort of thing, you know. Like I say, a hairband, you know. Even though I've got my hair tied up, and it just easily sort of pull to undo, but I mean, because it's got a bit of stretch to it, yeah, it's quite nice. Like I say, took a bit of time to get done. Like I say, because I'm not that good a knitter. It's quite a new thing to me, knitting, but I think that came out really quite well, you know. And it's a nice one. This is just ordinary acrylic yarn, as you can buy, you know, as you would do from the shops. And imagine if you did it in something really nice, some nice wool or a wool mix or a cotton or something fancy, it would actually be really nice to feel and would actually rest quite well on the head, you know. So there we go. That was my the other thing that I finally got finished, I've been doing that for quite a number of weeks now, but it is finally done. So yeah, one hairband, and I think that's definitely stretched my skills, my knitting skills anyway. So yeah, so I enjoyed doing that because it was like a little bit of a time, not all in one go. So I just, you know, a couple of sections and then put it down and then come back to it. And it was really, really quite a, I wouldn't say an easy thing to do, but it's not. I suppose an experienced knitter would probably find this fairly sort of simple, but for me, yeah, this was a challenge and I really did enjoy making that. So there we go. That's the final thing that I've made this week. So there you go. That's it, I think, really. There's nothing much else to tell you about. Life-wise, it's just been another ordinary plod along week, just trying to get things done and doing the, you know, the everyday stuff. Summer's gone because it's been raining all the time and it doesn't seem to stop raining at the moment. Never mind. Maybe next week it'll be a little bit better. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it really. I don't think there's anything else to really to tell you about. So just to say, if you like this video, please do click that like button and subscribe. That way you'll always get notification when my video's out. Please do comment. I do love reading your comments. So it's nice to hear what you're up to and what you've been doing and what you're thinking. And if you wish to comment and talk between yourselves, please do, because that's why we're here, aren't we? To make those connections. So I think it's just left me to say thank you very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.
Bye.